So hello, officer, again. Tell me what a horrible crime is to feed the homeless. Why you're doing this again?
Good afternoon.
Have you ever asked yourself what's wrong with you? Tell me, please. Because I thought we danced before and you're repeating the same mistakes. I don't understand you, man. Are you feeling okay with doing this for the mayor? Are you okay to be the brown shirts of Nahed Nenshi, the Muslim God hater, Christian hater? I don't understand you, man. You're taking pictures of the ministry that feeds the poor. Tell me, where is evil in that? I mean, those are valid questions, man. For your conscience, I understand as an officer, you are told not to talk, but as a man, as a human being, no conscience? Nothing? Like, seriously? Nothing? Nothing? You support the homosexual movement, but yet you hate Christians, intimidation, pictures. Why are you taking pictures of my parishioners? I mean, tell me why. What's wrong with you? Nothing? Zero? No comments? Just do what I'm told? Pension is more important than the truth? Feeding the homeless? I mean, tell me, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with feeding the poor? I'll hide behind the cops, but I'm not afraid. I understand you got a partnership with the police, but tell me, what's wrong with you? Why are you intimidating me? Why you're harassing my parishioners? Why you're taking pictures of the church that feeds the poor? Like, why? Romans 13 speaks about that we are not to be afraid of the authorities when we do good. Tell me, what's wrong with feeding the poor? Tell me, what's wrong with feeding the homeless people in the city of Calgary? What's wrong with that? I need answer. Nothing? Nothing? Pension is more important than to do what's right? Pension is more important than honesty, moral standards, truth, humanity? I mean, seriously. And out of all the people, you have given me the most amount of tickets 10 years ago, and are we going to do this again? And we had so many conversations together, and you said to me, what you've done before was wrong, and you're going to do it again because of pension? You know, I gave up my office in Bankers Hall and millions of dollars to feed the poor. You know that. You know my story. Is the pension more important to you than the human beings? You're going to do this for that pervert in the office? For him? He gets a fat, big salary. He doesn't care about Canadians. Nothing, yeah? Nothing. No comments. No heart. No conscience. Just, I'm doing what I'm told. My goodness, Canada is gone. When we have officers, when they have lost their conscience, we've lost our nation. Man, we've lost our nation. Canada is gone if they're going to just keep doing what they're doing. While the politicians vacationing in Hawaii, not following their own rules and their own orders, they don't care about the people, but they're using the armed forces of the police and the brown shirts called peace officers or bylaw officers. Democracy is gone. Democracy is gone. I mean, is that not so sad? It's a sad day for our country, for the people that fought and died so Canada can remain free. I don't understand those people. I really don't. I don't understand why. Because their children are going to pay the price for their actions. They don't get that. I do, because I grew up in hell. And the villains always pay the price. The villains always pay the price. Always. Their children will pay the price. Their grandchildren will pay the price. Their sons and daughters will pay the price. Sad day. Sad day. Sad day. Yes, sir. Politicians have lied to us. They cheated us. They said to you and me, stay home. Stay home. Don't you dare to feed the poor. Don't you dare to congregate. Don't you dare to have family dinners. Don't you dare to associate with anybody. Don't you dare to give a hug to another human being. Don't you dare to shake hands. Don't you dare to visit your grandparents and parents. Don't you dare, or else we'll send the Gestapo and SS. And yet at the same time, the politicians would ignore their own orders and fly to Barbados, Caribbean, Hawaii, Maui, whatever their heart desires. And some of them said, well, it's a family tradition. Well, my family tradition is to feed the poor and to associate with other human beings. My family tradition is to visit my parents and to have dinners. Nancy, resign, you devil. Resign, you devil. Your chief of staff would not even follow his own rules that you implemented with him. Resign, you man. Have decency and resign. My goodness, it's time for you to go. Go and don't come back to this city. Go to China. You're going to fit over there perfectly. Go to Saudi Arabia where you belong. You wicked, evil man.
That's what it does. Everybody has to expose the fraud. So this is an open mic today. And I just want anybody who wants to come up and say hi, or you can say something.